From World Cup glory
Pogba! Pogba!
to a career hanging in the balance.
Paul Pogba banned from football for 4 years after failing a drugs test last year.
Paul Pogba, a name once synonymous with midfield mastery, now shrouded in questions.
Again. Come on.
The Frenchman, in his prime, was a force to be reckoned with. For a period of time, he was dominating and untouchable. But that feels like a lifetime ago. A ban, controversy, and a career left in limbo. What's next for Pogba, and can he escape the shadows of his past? Paul Pogba first made his name at Juventus. While he was a hot prospect at Manchester United, the likes of Paul Scholes and Michael Carrick made it hard for Pogba to break into the first team. Moving to Turin under Antonio Conte and later Massimiliano Allegri, he exploded. His ability to carry the ball forward with powerful runs, his vision for a pass, and those iconic long-range rockets quickly turned him into a star in Italy. Juventus dominated, and Pogba was the architect. 4 consecutive Series A titles, 2 Coppa Italia trophies, and a Champions League final appearance in 2015 cemented his status as a midfield maestro. By the time he left Juventus in 2016, he was the world's most coveted midfielder. Then came the homecoming.
I'm back.
In the summer of 2016, Pogba made a sensational return to Manchester United for a then world record fee of €105 million. His arrival was met with enormous fanfare, and expectations were high. The best midfielder in the world was now playing for the Red Devils, and maybe Manchester United could finally return to the glory days. The initial spark was there. Under Jose Mourinho, he helped United win the League Cup and the UEFA Europa League, securing their place in the Champions League. But the fairy tale quickly turned into a drama. Even though he had the ability, he couldn't always get it done, which meant Mourinho couldn't rely on him as much as he would have liked. His relationship with Mourinho deteriorated over time, leading to tensions in the dressing room. Pogba would put in world-class performances every now and then, but Mourinho demanded consistency. The heavy price tag on Pogba's shoulders put him under more pressure. Injuries further hampered his progress to the peak, and managerial changes at United meant he was constantly adapting to new systems and expectations. Flashes of genius, yes, but not the consistent dominance expected. By 2022, a parting of ways was inevitable. Pogba left United on a free transfer, returning to Juventus for a second spell. His return to Juventus was supposed to be a chance for redemption. Instead, bombshells were dropped on him. First, he had an off-field controversy. An investigation was opened following allegations that Pogba was the victim of an extortion plot involving his childhood friends and witchcraft doctors. Turns out his brother was involved, and Matthias Pogba would then be sentenced to 3 years in prison for attempted extortion. The second, a positive doping test. A 4-year ban followed, and a career hanging by a thread. Clubs would normally back their players, but to everyone's surprise, Pogba was given a cold shoulder by Juventus and his contract was terminated. The world watched, wondering if this was the end. But Pogba, defiant, insisted on his innocence, and his appeal shortened the ban to 18 months, offering a glimmer of hope. And now, as he nears the end of his suspension, speculations are mounting over where he could go next. He is a free agent, but will he return to a top European club, or will he seek a fresh start elsewhere? France loves Pogba, and a move that makes the most sense would be Marseille. Craving dominance and a chance to stay close to his nation, Marseille is the perfect place to reignite his career. Marseille looks likely to play European football next season. The club is performing well in the standings at the moment. While PSG is way ahead in the league, Pogba's arrival could boost Marseille's chances of competing at the top of the league. A club with strong ambitions and passionate supporters. Not forgetting having a coach in Roberto De Zerbi. De Zerbi was exceptional in helping Brighton stay competitive in the English league. The style of play that the Italian instills is clearly seen in Marseille's game today, and it's to nobody's surprise that Marseille is doing well in Ligue 1. Pogba has some friends there too, his former national teammate Adrien Rabiot and former clubmate Mason Greenwood, both complementing Pogba's abilities. Marseille's midfield lacks a presence that Pogba can provide. With his deep-lying, playmaking style, the Frenchman will see Marseille as a perfect place to enjoy his football again. But if Pogba feels it's too late for him in Europe, he can always choose the MLS, in particular, Inter Miami. The MLS is known for getting players who bring fans with them, and Pogba has always had a buzz around himself, making a marketing goldmine not just for himself, but for the league. MLS offers a less physically demanding environment compared to Europe's top leagues, which could help Pogba manage his fitness and extend his career. Inter Miami's midfield could benefit from Pogba's flair, something that is lacking in the US at the moment. The team in pink has already built a squad filled with stars, a chance to play alongside Messi, Suarez, Busquets, and Alba. With Busquets providing the anchor to the defense, Pogba will be key in linking with Messi from defense to attack. And of course, if he chooses money over anything else, it would be the lure of the Saudi riches. A move to Saudi Arabia has become an attractive option for high-profile players, and Al Hilal is a serious contender for Pogba's signature. The Saudi Pro League has made significant investments in recent years, luring stars like Neymar, Karim Benzema, and N'Golo Kante. Pogba's global appeal, combined with his technical ability, would make him a typical signing for the Saudi League. From a financial perspective, Al Hilal can offer Pogba a lucrative contract that surpasses anything he would likely receive in Europe. At this stage of his career, the stability of a well-funded club and the chance to play in a competitive but less physically demanding league might appeal to him. Furthermore, playing in Saudi Arabia would allow him to rebuild his reputation away from all the noise of European football. A fresh environment where he can be given the freedom to express him on the pitch. Another option would be Manchester United. I would be surprised if Pogba would actually want to go back to the place that created so many problems for him, but United is in the rebuilding phase now under a new manager, so maybe a player of Pogba's capabilities can be useful to United. I mean, look at them now. They probably need to change their whole team. United fans have mixed feelings about him, but a fully fit Pogba could still offer creativity and control in midfield. United needs someone like him to dictate the tempo in the middle of the park. United's midfield doesn't have that. If the club were to take him back, it would be under a strict fitness and performance-based contract. United has burned too much money paying players, so a free transfer must be tempting for a club needing to cut costs. The dream club for him would probably be PSG. Born and raised in France, Pogba has never played club football in Ligue 1. PSG's constant pursuit of world-class talent means that a fit and motivated Pogba could be a valuable addition to their midfield. He will have all that he could want at Marseille and more. But as the club gets bigger, so does the competition. The question, however, is whether PSG will take a gamble on Pogba. He will most likely be used as a squad player, and if Pogba doesn't mind that, he could be winning the league consistently again. No disrespect to the other clubs in the French league, but PSG has been dominant. All eyes are on Pogba now to see where he stands fitness-wise. His comeback is imminent, but where will he write the next chapter? Where do you think he should go? At 32 years of age, he still has a couple of good years in him. Just look at Salah, still a top player at 32, a contender for the Ballon d'Or even. Not sure what I'm talking about? Check out this next video. Even Salah had his highs and lows in the game. See you there.